Testosterone replacement therapy, when done properly under medical supervision, can be a safe and effective way for men over 60 to regain strength, vitality, and confidence. Despite the benefits, many men shy away from this therapy because of lingering myths about cancer, heart disease, and other risks that were once thought to be inevitable side effects. In truth, modern research and clinical experience have shown that, with careful monitoring, testosterone therapy can be a powerful tool to address the natural decline in hormone levels that occurs with age. Some doctors warn that untreated low testosterone levels can lead to fatigue, loss of muscle mass, decreased bone density, and even depression. These issues can deeply impact a man's sense of well-being and confidence, making daily activities feel harder and social interactions less rewarding. Testosterone therapy, when used appropriately, can help reverse these problems by restoring hormone levels closer to what they were in younger years. The therapy often involves regular blood tests and adjustments to ensure that hormone levels stay within a safe and effective range. One of the most common fears surrounding testosterone replacement therapy is the risk of prostate cancer. This concern arose decades ago from studies that suggested higher testosterone might fuel the growth of prostate tumors. However, newer research indicates that there is no consistent evidence linking testosterone therapy to an increased risk of prostate cancer. In fact, many doctors now believe that keeping testosterone within a healthy range can even support overall prostate health by maintaining normal tissue function. Another fear is that testosterone therapy might increase the risk of heart attacks or strokes. This concern led to widespread caution among both patients and healthcare providers. Yet recent studies have shown that men who receive properly managed testosterone replacement do not necessarily have higher rates of cardiovascular problems than men who go untreated. Some studies have even suggested that balanced hormone levels may help reduce risks by improving cholesterol levels, insulin sensitivity, and body composition. Testosterone therapy can also boost mood and reduce feelings of fatigue and irritability, which can weigh heavily on confidence and quality of life. Low testosterone has been linked to depression, and restoring hormone levels can help men feel more energetic, motivated, and engaged in their lives. For many men over 60, this renewed sense of energy and strength brings back a sense of independence and self-esteem that can make all the difference in daily life. With proper medical supervision, regular monitoring, and individualized treatment, testosterone replacement therapy is not the dangerous path it was once believed to be. Instead, it offers a proven way to help men over 60 regain the physical and emotional strength they deserve, dispelling the outdated myths that have kept too many from living life to the fullest. Strength training is essential for maintaining muscle mass, balance, and confidence in men over 60, yet many still believe that lifting weights is too risky at this age. This myth often holds seniors back from reclaiming the physical strength and independence they deserve. Research shows that after the age of 60, muscle mass naturally declines by up to 1% per year, which can lead to weakness, frailty, and a higher risk of falls. Doctors emphasize that even moderate weight training can help slow or reverse this process, allowing seniors to maintain a level of strength that supports daily activities and reduces the likelihood of injury. Many men fear that lifting weights will lead to joint pain or cause damage to bones already weakened by age. However, studies consistently show that properly supervised strength training actually helps protect joints by increasing the strength of the surrounding muscles and ligaments. This added support can reduce the discomfort often associated with conditions like arthritis. Weight-bearing exercises also stimulate bone growth, which is especially important for maintaining bone density and preventing osteoporosis, a major concern for men as they age. This directly challenges the myth that lifting weights is inherently dangerous, revealing instead that it can be a key strategy for preserving health and independence. Some seniors worry about heart health and blood pressure when it comes to weight training. While it's true that lifting heavy weights without proper guidance can cause blood pressure to spike, research suggests that moderate strength training, combined with proper breathing techniques and progressive overload, can actually improve cardiovascular health. Many doctors recommend starting with lighter weights and gradually increasing them under supervision, ensuring that seniors build confidence and strength safely. This approach has been shown to lower resting blood pressure and improve overall heart function in older adults. Strength training also plays a critical role in balance and coordination, two areas that often decline with age and contribute to falls. According to studies, resistance exercises targeting the legs and core can significantly reduce the risk of falls in seniors. This benefit not only enhances physical stability, but also boosts confidence, allowing seniors to move about their daily lives with less fear of falling. By overcoming the myth that lifting weights is too risky, men over 60 can experience a newfound sense of security and independence. Equally important is the emotional impact of strength training. Men who lift weights, even with modest routines, often report a sense of empowerment and control over their bodies. Doctors note that this psychological benefit can be just as important as the physical gains, helping men maintain a positive outlook and confidence in their ability to stay active and engaged in life. Dispelling the myth that weightlifting is too dangerous for seniors opens the door to a healthier, more vibrant future, reinforcing the truth that strength training is not just safe but essential for men over 60 who want to maintain their independence and self-confidence. ED is often misunderstood as a reflection of a man's masculinity or self-worth, but this myth is deeply damaging and untrue. Many men over 60 experience changes in sexual function, yet too often they see this as a sign of weakness or failure rather than a normal part of aging. Experts explain that ED is usually caused by physical factors, such as reduced blood flow, hormonal changes, or side effects from medications, issues that have nothing to do with a man's character or masculinity. By believing the myth that ED defines manhood, many seniors lose confidence, withdraw emotionally, and suffer in silence. Studies have shown that around 40% of men over 60 experience some degree of ED, with the likelihood increasing as they age. This is due to natural changes in blood vessels, nerves, and hormone levels that affect sexual response. Doctors stress that these changes are a part of aging, much like graying hair or needing reading glasses, and do not reflect a man's worth or strength. By accepting that ED is often a medical condition, men can start to address it with the same care they would give to other health issues. The myth that ED makes a man less of a man can cause deep emotional pain, leading to feelings of inadequacy and shame. This can strain relationships, reduce intimacy, and create barriers to open communication with partners. When men feel they can't talk about it, they may withdraw from their loved ones, fearing rejection or judgment. However, experts say that discussing ED openly with both healthcare providers and partners can lead to effective treatments that restore sexual health and emotional connection. Many doctors recommend a thorough medical evaluation for men experiencing ED to rule out underlying conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, or heart disease, which can be contributing factors. Addressing these health concerns often improves function and overall well-being. There are also proven treatments, such as medication, lifestyle changes, and counseling, that can help men regain erectile function and rebuild their confidence. These treatments do not diminish masculinity. Instead, they empower men to take control of their health and relationships. By challenging the myth that ED defines manhood, men can free themselves from shame and reclaim their confidence. Accepting that ED is a common medical condition and not a personal failing allows men to seek help and improve both their health and emotional well-being. Some doctors emphasize that by taking action, men can strengthen their relationships and restore a sense of intimacy and trust. Rejecting this harmful myth opens the door to a more fulfilling life, where masculinity is defined by resilience, openness, and the courage to seek the care that supports true well-being. Believing that past choices lock a person into poor health forever is one of the most harmful myths that men over 60 can carry. This myth robs many of their confidence and motivation to make positive changes, often leaving them feeling powerless and resigned. Doctors and health experts repeatedly emphasize that it is never too late to improve health. regardless of age or previous habits. Small, consistent actions can lead to remarkable improvements in physical, mental, and emotional well-being, offering a renewed sense of control and hope. Studies consistently show that even modest lifestyle changes can yield significant benefits. For example, research published in the American Journal of Public Health highlights that quitting smoking at any age reduces the risk of heart disease and lung cancer while improving lung function and overall vitality. Seniors who quit smoking often notice better breathing, more energy, and fewer infections within just a few months. Some doctors explain that the body begins to repair itself almost immediately after quitting, with improvements in circulation and lung function often visible within weeks. Daily physical activity also has a powerful impact, even for those who have been inactive for years. A study in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that men over 60 who engaged in moderate walking for 30 minutes most days of the week experienced significant reductions in heart disease risk, improved balance, and a lower likelihood of falls. Doctors often advise that walking is a low-impact, accessible exercise that strengthens the heart, lungs, and muscles, while also boosting mood and reducing stress levels. This simple habit can transform daily life, making everyday activities easier and more enjoyable. Eating healthier is another area where positive changes can occur at any stage of life. Research from the National Institutes of Health shows that shifting to a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins helps manage weight, lower blood pressure, and reduce the risk of chronic diseases like diabetes and heart disease. Doctors recommend small, gradual changes, such as adding a serving of vegetables to each meal or reducing processed foods, to make healthier eating sustainable and less overwhelming. Over time, these adjustments can enhance energy levels, support better digestion, and even improve sleep quality. Managing stress and mental health is equally important. Many seniors assume that stress and depression are inevitable as they age, but mental health can be strengthened with intentional efforts. Practices like mindfulness, meditation, and connecting with supportive friends or family members have been shown to reduce anxiety and depression. According to the Mayo Clinic, seniors who engage in regular social activities and maintain a sense of purpose often experience lower rates of depression and cognitive decline. Doctors encourage men to seek help when needed, emphasizing that mental health is a vital part of overall health and that it is never too late to ask for support. The myth that it's too late to improve health can also stifle confidence and motivation, leading many men to avoid necessary checkups and screenings. This neglect can allow treatable conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, and certain cancers to go unnoticed until they become more serious. Health experts stress the importance of regular checkups and preventive care, as early detection and treatment can make a significant difference. Knowing that each step taken today can contribute to a healthier tomorrow empowers men to take action rather than surrendering to the false belief that it's too late. Believing in the possibility of change is at the heart of confidence and self-worth. Doctors emphasize that men who embrace the idea that health can improve at any age often find themselves more motivated, energetic, and hopeful about the future. This confidence can ripple out to every aspect of life, enhancing relationships, independence, and overall quality of life. Overcoming the myth that it's too late to improve health is not just about physical well-being. It's about reclaiming the power to shape one's own life and enjoy every stage of it with strength, dignity, and a sense of purpose. Believing that seeking help, whether for physical, mental, or emotional issues, makes a man weak is one of the most damaging myths that men over 60 face. This belief can lead to isolation, loneliness, and a gradual erosion of self-confidence. Holding everything inside is not a sign of strength. It is a burden that can drain energy and hope. Health experts consistently emphasize that asking for help is a sign of strength and resilience, not weakness. It takes courage to admit when something feels wrong, and even more courage to reach out for support. Doctors often warn that ignoring signs of illness or distress can worsen the very problems men hope to hide. Physical health issues like high blood pressure, diabetes, and heart disease often progress silently, showing few symptoms until they become serious. Early medical intervention can slow or even reverse the course of many chronic conditions, preserving independence and quality of life. Seeking help from a doctor is a proactive step that protects health, not a sign of defeat. In fact, studies show that men who regularly engage with their healthcare providers are more likely to live longer and experience fewer complications from common health problems. Mental and emotional health are just as important as physical health. Yet many men hesitate to share feelings of anxiety, depression, or loneliness. The National Institute of Mental Health reports that older men often experience depression differently than women, sometimes masking it with irritability, fatigue, or withdrawal rather than sadness. Left unaddressed, these feelings can erode confidence and make daily life feel overwhelming. Some doctors emphasize that therapy or counseling can help men process these emotions, build coping skills, and regain a sense of purpose and hope. Far from being a weakness, this step is a wise and courageous decision to invest in one's mental well-being. Talking openly to a trusted friend or family member can also bring tremendous relief. Experts explain that simply sharing worries and fears can reduce stress and make problems feel more manageable. Isolation often magnifies feelings of helplessness, while connection reminds men that they are not alone. Support groups tailored to seniors facing similar challenges provide a safe space to share experiences and solutions, helping to rebuild a sense of community and belonging. This network of support fosters confidence and reinforces the idea that strength is found in unity, not in silent suffering. Holding everything inside not only burdens the mind but can also have a direct impact on the body. Research in the Journal of Psychosomatic Research shows that chronic stress and bottled-up emotions can contribute to physical ailments such as heart disease, weakened immune function, and digestive issues. Doctors recommend stress reduction techniques like mindfulness, relaxation exercises, and social engagement as effective tools to lower the harmful effects of stress. By seeking help and learning to manage stress, men can protect their health and regain the confidence that comes from feeling well and capable. Some men believe that asking for help diminishes their independence, but experts argue the opposite is true. Accepting support can actually preserve independence by preventing small problems from turning into big ones. For example, using a cane or walker when needed can prevent falls and injuries, keeping a man mobile and engaged in his favorite activities. Likewise, talking to a mental health professional can prevent depression from interfering with relationships, hobbies, and overall joy in life. Doctors emphasize that maintaining independence often requires acknowledging when help is needed and then taking action to get it. Confidence grows when men realize that strength is not about ignoring problems, but about facing them head-on. Doctors often point out that men who seek help are more likely to follow through with treatment plans, recover faster from illnesses, and enjoy better overall health. This commitment to self-care sets an example for others, showing that real strength lies in acknowledging vulnerability and taking steps to address it. Family members and friends also benefit when men seek help, as it allows for open communication, shared problem-solving, and stronger, more supportive relationships. The myth that asking for help is a sign of weakness continues to rob many men of the confidence they deserve. Every man deserves to feel strong, capable, and supported, no matter what challenges he faces. Reaching out for help, whether to a doctor, therapist, friend, or support group, can open doors to new resources, treatments, and connections that restore confidence and bring a sense of relief. Doctors agree that building a strong support system is one of the most effective ways to navigate the challenges of aging with dignity, resilience, and hope. Breaking this myth is not just about changing a mindset. It's about reclaiming the power to live life fully, surrounded by the strength and compassion of others who care.